It's early morning at London's Heathrow Airport, one of the busiest travel hubs in the world. Thousands of people transit through here every day. And this morning, two very special passengers are due to arrive at the airport's animal reception centre. Chimpanzees Sasha and Kangu. For the past week, Alison and Monkey World's animal director Jeremy Keeling have been in Argentina at the Buenos Aires Eco Park. They've been getting to know the two chimps.
Hey, Kangu!
Learning all they can about the pair's characters.
Kangu's personality is more plastic than Sasha.
And diets.
All of us here are working so hard to make sure that everything is perfect for the two chimpanzees, and that's what this is all about.
The Eco Park, formerly Buenos Aires Zoo, has been undergoing a big transformation. It no longer houses exotic species, focusing instead on protecting native wildlife. As a result, animals have had to be rehomed, and for female chimp Sasha and her son Kangu, that's meant a 7,000-mile trip to Monkey World. Their journey started more than 24 hours ago, and Alison and Jeremy are now waiting to catch up with them at the Animal Reception Centre.
Now it's just a waiting game, and it's really hard after traveling so far and so long and spending so much stressful time and emotion making sure everything's right for them. You just want to see them and get them back to the park now, so we're so close.
The two chimps have been offloaded from the plane and are due to arrive at the centre any minute. 25-year-old Sasha and 15-year-old Kangu have made the journey in individual travel crates. It's nearly 16 hours since Alison last laid eyes on them.
Just want to see them here and know that they're okay. Get them loaded in our van and back to the park. It's been a long trip and it's awful. I can't even imagine what it's like inside of those boxes for that long.
The individual crates are so big, the chimps need to be transported in separate cargo trucks. First to arrive is Sasha.
Hey, sweetie! Hi! Hi, Sashi! Good girl, I know! What you doing?
One of the keepers from the Eco Park in Buenos Aires has also made the journey.
Ah, Nico! Fantastic, look. Come. Look, your girl's right here. I think it's Sachi.
Nico will be a friendly, recognisable face for the pair as they start to settle into their new life at Monkey World.
That was nice and calm, happy for us to touch her finger. And yeah, really good. So now we just need to see Kangu, wait for the paperwork, and then we'll be on our way. Almost.
Sasha is offloaded into a quarantine area. It's not long before her son Kangu arrives too. Alison and Nico are quick to check him over.
All yours.
Kangu, ¿estás enojado? Sí.
Good boy. Yep, all good. He seems really good. He's calm. I think he's a little bit sad and frightened because he doesn't know what's happening. And he's been away from Sasha for a wee while now. So they're going to get them alongside of each other while we wait for the paperwork to be finalized. And then we'll get them down to Monkey World and unload it as fast as possible. So far, so good.
Making sure all the paperwork is correct is always a laborious process. And while Alison waits patiently to hit the road, back at the park in Dorset, preparations are in full swing.
They've been in their crates for an awfully long time now, so I think they're going to be very happy to be out and in a bit of the bigger space to stretch their legs. Got a lot of willow for food and for bedding as well.
The park's plan is for Sasha and Kangu to join Brian's small group of 5. Sean is hoping to start introductions as quickly as possible.
They will be very aware, like Bride's group, that there are new chimps in the house, and I think the longer you leave it, the more frustration would build. So we would probably go sooner rather than later. There's not a lot of predicting in chimp intros. You just kind of just hope for the best.
Back at Heathrow, there's good news for Alison.
Thank you.
Billy. Yeah, just a collection note for the art. Station needed it.
With the paperwork checked and signed, Alison's given the green light.
We're on our way now, and everybody should be fine. We just want to get them in the van and on the way to Dorset, and then perhaps we can relax and feel happy for the chimps, but not yet. Not yet.
First, the chimps need to be loaded into the park's transport van. Alison is delighted with how well the pair have coped with the journey so far.
This is a huge thing for them, and how well have they handled it? Really good. Really good.
With the travel crates secure, the team can start the 120-mile journey back to Dorset. It's the final leg of a very long day. Nearly 36 hours after Alison and Jeremy left Buenos Aires with chimps Sasha and Kangu, they finally arrived at their destination in Dorset. The pair's rehoming has been nearly a year in the planning and involved a lot of people. Some of the key players from the eco park have travelled from Argentina to help the two chimpanzees settle in.
Hey, Sweet Pea. Sashi. Hey, Sashi.
Hola, Sashita. ¿Qué te estás haciendo?
Where have you gone?
¿Llegaste,
There
mamá?
she is.
Llegaste.
Good girl.
Female Sasha is first to be unloaded. She's 25, a full-grown, hefty adult, and moving her inside the heavy crate isn't straightforward.
A bit further, a little bit further. Right, that'll do for the moment, right.
And she's let them know she's not happy. Jeremy and the team need to manoeuvre the crate up to the slide, which connects to the bedrooms in Brian's chimp house.
Okay. One, go. Oh.
Brian and his group of 5 are outside in their enclosure to allow the new chimp space to settle in.
Put him down for a second. Put him down for a second. That's heavy. Yeah.
The slide opening on the outside of the house has been designed to match the one on the crate.
Good. Yeah, that's near enough.
Trying to keep Brian's lot calm and marry the box up to our house so that she can, Sashi can just enter the house nice and easy. So looks good in there. We've kept Brian's out just so that there can't be too much disorder. But yeah, fingers crossed that they all are okay once we get them in. But...
Sean?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
When everybody is ready,
Okay, it's going to happen.
Jeremy opens up to let Sasha in.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go. Yeah.
She doesn't hang around, heading straight in, then cautiously taking in her new surroundings.
No, she's pretty nervous, but that's fair. Trying to be really cautious, but she's frantic right now. She's pacing the floor, looking at everything. She can hear chimps on both sides of her hollering. You've got Bart's big group, Brian's out there. There's still banging happening because we're getting Kangu's box up to the slide on the outside. So once he comes in, there's going to be hopefully a really lovely reunion, and then she'll calm down a bit more. So she's holding herself together pretty well. She's going to be a strong lady. Kangu's coming.
The team get Kangu's crate into position.
Hey, Kangu. He's poised and waiting.
Jeremy opens up, with some help from Kangu himself.
He's in.
And, just like his mum, Kangu races straight through. Once he's secure, Sean opens the slide to reunite mother and son after 36 hours apart. They're pleased to be back together again.
Are you happy, Nico?
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm totally relieved that they're here. Our teams have come together perfectly to make the transition for Sasha and Kangu really good. But at the same time, I'm now feeling my next chapter of anxiety about how we bring the groups together. But actually, this is brilliant. And They just need to be able to settle down. So we're letting everybody have a little look, say hello, and then probably we'll leave them with the chimp guys.
The two chimps will be given time to settle before the real work starts, introducing them to Brian's group. The next chapter in Sasha and Kangu's story is about to begin. It's 3 weeks since the park welcomed Sasha and Kangu. The two chimps Alison and Jeremy collected from Buenos Aires Eco Park in Argentina. Life for the pair has changed dramatically, and the primate care staff have been working hard to settle them into their new home. It's important they get to know and trust their carers, and, in time, their new housemates.
Kangu? Yeah, come on. Yeah, we love the milk, don't we? Yeah, you're a good man. That's nice, isn't it? Save some for the others, though, yeah? Bri, Sash, Nari. Do you want some? Are you all gone? Yes, I know, sweetheart. There you go.
Chimp introductions are always tricky and potentially dangerous. So far, the meetings with Brian's group have been a baptism of fire for the pair. Particularly for 15-year-old male Kangu.
So at the moment, he's not been massively involved with the intros because basically his mum won't let him. We have tried him at the mesh with Brian and Nari, and it just doesn't really go anywhere because Sasha will just have a tantrum in the back and that... Similar to that. Sasha will have a tantrum in the back bedrooms when they're separated and just he's too upset by her kicking off in the back bedrooms that he doesn't interact with anyone. So for now, we're just focusing on just Sasha, getting her some really tight bonds with Brian and Nari so that we can eventually start bringing Kangu into the mix, and ideally she won't object to them being friends with him by that point.
The chimp team's efforts to get Sasha acquainted with leader Brian and female Nari are paying off. For the last few days, they've been spending a lot of time together, and relationships are progressing well. This morning, Sean is giving the trio a fruity treat of frozen blueberries. A specially designed feeding station in the roof allows Sean to drop the scatter feed into the playroom below.
Past couple of days, putting Brian, Nari and Sasha all together, put them in a big area and can't just leave them for the day. Kind of throw in lots of foods and even high value stuff just to see how they cope with one another, if they're happy feeding around one another. And yeah, there's not been any issues. They've not been super intense with one another. There's been a bit of playtime, a bit of grooming, but mainly they're quite happy just lounging around each other, which has been quite nice, really. So yeah, hopefully next step is to try and bring the young man into the mix.
It's been a difficult few weeks for Kangu. He's been unable to take part fully in introductions because his mum, Sasha, isn't keen on her son being separated from her to meet the others. Her reaction is very disruptive and causes him stress, meaning his opportunity to integrate with the group has been put on hold.
Kangu man! You need more, buddy? You're just going to sulk in the corner? You want some? Yeah. We'll get you involved at some point. He's not terribly good socially, so I don't think he really knows massively how to be a chimp, really. When it comes to approaching the others, he's a bit much, but that could be just down to Sasha's reactions making him then overreact. But yeah, physically, like, he's a bit smaller than I'd expect a male of 15 to be. You know, mobility-wise, he's not exactly the most graceful boy in the world either. Like, I do wonder whether there might be some sort of physical problem there. I mean, it could just be that he hasn't built up his muscles because where they were before, the climbing frame wasn't the biggest, so he's not had much opportunity to really exercise. So, yeah, we want to make sure, give it the best chance of working out, and right now I think the best chance of working out is hopefully making Sasha friends with both parties, and then hope she'll be a peacemaker between them when we do eventually start bringing him in with the others. I'm fairly confident. I mean, he seems quite a nice guy. Brian's an absolute sweetheart, so fingers crossed they work out all right. I think meeting Rodders might be a bit of a shock to his system.
Brian is the largest in the group and the dominant male. He's a big and impressive looking chimp, but when it comes to introductions, he's a gentle giant.
He's a superstar. Every intro I've seen him in, he's just been wonderful. Like, he just goes in. I think he can be a bit intimidating. He doesn't quite realise how big he is, and so he just charges in there, just being like, "Oh yeah, we're friends now," and like just doesn't think, "Oh, this might be quite scary for that new person." Like particularly with Sasha, you can see he went in and grabbed the leg and was kind of swinging it around, and he's having a wonderful time. But she's a bit like, "Oh my God, he's attacking me." But yeah, no, he's so nice, and he does really just want to make friends with everyone.
The introductions will continue, their pace dictated by the chimp's reactions and welfare. It may well be a long, slow process, but the team are hopeful that in the end, they'll have one happy, harmonious group. It's midwinter, and a few months since chimps Sasha and Kangu arrived from Argentina. And introducing the pair to their new housemates in Brian's group hasn't been straightforward.
Primate care staff have done absolutely brilliant job trying to limb through. It's not easy in a single house. This is Brian's house behind us here, where there's 7 bedrooms and a playroom, to manage so many adult chimpanzees that are volatile, territorial, vested interests in their own family and company. And so it's been difficult.
Sasha and her son Kangu are very close, and together make a formidable pair. Consequently, to make introductions easier, they've been separated when meeting some of Brian's group. Sasha has been outside and met everyone apart from Rodders, who tends to get emotional and hysterical when confronted with new housemates. Kangu had a slow start, but is now doing well too. He's getting to know Brian, and the pair have become close friends. The problem comes when Kangu is away from his mum.
Sasha has, at best, separation anxiety. Actually, at worst, she's not going to allow Kangu to socialize and be with anybody else. She's happy to be going with all of the others and even going outside, where he's left him behind, sitting staring at his toes. We do the opposite, and she can actually see him playing with Brian and enjoying. She goes into complete meltdown, screaming as if she's being hurt, slapping herself, just losing the plot. And of course, when she does that, it necessarily upsets Kangu. And we finally come to the conclusion that it's not good or healthy for those 2 chimpanzees to continue their life together.
As a result, Sasha is going to move to Bart's group. To achieve this, a temporary tunnel has been built, connecting Brian's house with Bart's.
They're going to be opening it up and trying to encourage Sasha to walk all the way through into Bart's bedrooms, where we will begin the process of introducing her to Bart's group, and then we can continue on with Kangu going into Brian's group. So a little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. Bad news, good news, bad news, I'm not sure. Hopefully Kangu, who's a nice boy, will find his place within Brian's family.
I'll open up that one, and then I'll open up here as soon as she moves. If you want to then let her into bedroom 4 and shut that slide off behind her so she is just in 4. And then hopefully when she comes in, I'll shut that slide behind her.
It wasn't that long ago that Sasha spent 36 hours in a travel box on her way to the park, and she's understandably wary.
Yeah, monster.
It's a lot warmer inside the playroom than in the tunnel.
Come on then, sweetheart. Come on, Sashi.
And she's not keen on having an audience, made up of her new housemates, who can be a bit rowdy. In fact, no amount of encouragement is going to persuade Sasha through the tunnel today.
Sasha! Sasha, what's this?
As the snow starts to fall, Sean decides enough is enough.
Yeah, me and Jeremy are frozen now, so we'd kind of give it a rest and start again fresh in the morning. Yeah, we're in no great rush, you know, we've got all the time in the world. Even if it's a week down the line and she's still not moving, yeah, it's not the end of the world, we'll get there in the end.
And they do. After 4 days of trying, Sasha is persuaded through the tunnel. She's now in the bedrooms in Bart's house, waiting for the team to decide on a good time to begin introductions to her new group. But for now, they're concentrating all their efforts on Kangu, and finally introducing him to everyone at Brian's in a more settled environment. It's been a momentous few months for Argentine chimps Sasha and Kangu, rehomed from Buenos Aires Zoo. Since the mother and son were separated, Kangu has become well ensconced in Brian's group of 6, where everyone, including Rodders, are now together and getting on. But for his mum, Sasha, it's been a different story. She's found life tough in Bart's group, where introductions to the other 15 haven't always gone to plan. And she's yet to venture into the large outdoor enclosure. But today, primate care staff member Sean is hoping that's all about to change.
It's been a bit slower going here, actually getting enough of a group around her to kind of be that reassurance and support as she goes outside. And yeah, the hope is that her going out, obviously a lot better for her, getting out in the fresh air, exploring the big enclosure and everything like that will be so much better for her. Things can only get better is the hope. So yeah, it's looking up today.
Sean has opened the slide connecting the house to the outside tunnels that lead to the large enclosure.
Good girl, hi. What do you think?
Sasha has spent the night with Athena and Lola, 2 females who have become good friends and are there to support and encourage her outside. If things go well, Sean will gradually introduce a few more of Bart's troop throughout the day. But first, she needs to take that initial big step outside.
It'll be all right, probably.
While Lola and Athena are making the most of having the enclosure to themselves, Sasha hangs back.
Oh, Sash, it's okay.
This is all new to the chimp,
Come on, sweetheart.
and she's understandably cautious.
Come on then.
Lola comes back to offer her reassurance.
Good girls.
It seems to do the trick. After a bit more hesitation, Sasha takes her first steps into her new large outdoor space.
Good girl.
Before making her way across the grass to one of the climbing frames.
Well done, sweetie. She's out.
With Athena and Lola staying close by her side, offering support, she's soon off exploring.
Lola and Athena are just perfect and wonderful, and I'm very, very happy with them. They've been very sticking close to her, reassuring her. I mean, they've still gone off and stuffed their faces with all the apples out there, but, you know, they've been happy enough to keep an eye on her.
As the morning goes on and Sasha is becoming more and more confident, Sean decides to introduce 2 of the higher-ranking females into the mix, Cindy and Clin. The distraction of some frozen fruit smoothies is enough to keep things calm for now. It's been a huge day for Sasha, coping with the large outdoor space and all the sights and sounds that come with it. And for the primate care team, it's great to see that all their hard work and patience is paying off.